Hey everybody, my name is Anthony and we're back again with small attempts and projects that I've been working on Blender, or like I would say in my original series, working on small attempts and projects on Blender. That's right, we are back here on Blender. So, what I'm going to do now is going to resume what I did in my last days that I've been working on the original project of Priscilla from Claymore. That's right. Let's go back. Go here on File. Oh, sorry. Open Recent, and we go this one. Claymore Priscilla Animation Test. .blend. Alright, we're back here with our heroine. I don't know if that, but that's okay though. Sorry if my English is a little bit silly. But anyway, we're back here on Blender and let's see. It's Priscilla from Claymore in her Claymore form. Not the Awakened, not the human, not the post-awakening form. It's Priscilla as Claymore. That's right, we're back here. So, what I did in my last time, after my last video that I submitted on my Google Plus, is, as you can see, the bones of the shoulder are not fully enlarged to fit with the open space between the bone of her body with the bone of the upper arm. And another thing is there is no more bones for the hips, only this one for controlling the bone for the body, which I call that as body 04 or 04. Which, if I select this controller and I select G, or I use the arrows for navigating the bone, well, just for a demonstration, I press G and Z. I made her to lower up for a moment. If I go up, she will somewhat jumping. Well, another thing that I did, I don't remember. I need to verify it later after this video. I added the constraint for these bones, which if I go this one here, I added the track 2, and these bones that are attached to the eyes will follow this controller, which is my controller for the eyes. Which, if I select this one, like I already did, and I press G, and look, she's looking when to the controller whenever I move to one corner to another. The controller for the eyes is attached to the controller for the head, which if I move this one, the head will follow, instead only the eyes, which, moving the controller for the head, the entire head, including the eyes, eyebrows, the hair, will follow it. As long as I remain with the constraint for the bone of limit rotation. I also added the limit rotation for the neck, but I don't know if I would keep it would keep it further. Let's continue. Other thing that I did, I remade the boots for Priscilla, or like some would say, the Sabaton and the chausses. Sabaton, it's in armor topics. It's the part of the armor that protects our feet, while the chausses protects the upper part of the foot. Well, I don't remember in English. Something like the tendons, I don't know if ankles is related. But anyway, resuming, and I also reworked the vambrace, the armor piece that protects the wrists, which in the last video this one is a little bit small, and after the reworks, I managed, with the help of my brother William, to work with the legs, especially on the gaps that appears when she sits. Sorry for some things if I say kind of bit rusted. Anyway, other thing that I did is, after I reworked this model, well, this is what we did in our last moments. Well, there's still some small gaps, but I don't know if they are concerning, but I hope they are not. Back again, and after we reworked, I decided to copy this model for Priscilla's body without the armor piece for the new module. Just a moment. Sorry for that. I ate a banana. Just for a brief moment. After resuming what I did, after that I made the weight painting for the spouters, the carrier, the buckles, the folds, the vambraces, the chausses, and the sabatons. Further, I need to pay more attention on the folds, because the folds, they shouldn't pass through Priscilla's leg, as you can see. I need to see if I can add some constraints like copy, location, rotation, with something that I did for a time, something similar to the head, like this one. And for the sword, speaking of the sword, just a moment, we press Alt H, and here we got the sword, and we got the cape. And speaking of which, the cape, I also added the physics of cloth, which what I did is selecting with the cloth, and for the cape I did sorry for that. Moving to the edit mode, you can see the vertex, the segments of the cape has been aligned. And what I did is, we go here on active data to display and edit, and we added a new vertex groups, and we name it as the seam for the cape. and after that we attach to the physics on pinning, and I think it's looking better. I don't know, I'm kinda concerned if I press the play button for playing animation to see how this will behave with the cloth physics. Well, no, let's give it a try. Sorry for well, sorry if I haven't shown what I did and how the cape would behave, because the computer I'm using is not very strong enough to support any kind of memory usages, because it don't have a proper memory drive processor that could withstand that usage of memory. I'm sorry for, like I said, my English is kind of a bit rusty, but I'm trying to practice a little bit more. Well, also the sword also have a bone, specific bone for moving and other things, which if I select this one like I already did and I press G, I can move it. Yeah, I almost forgot that there are things on the cape that isn't influenced by the bone for the sword, which I have to deal with later. At this moment I'm going to hide the cape just for a moment. I'm not going to use it for this moment. And alright, back here we press R for rotating the sword. Well, I'm not going to show it with much details, but what I also like to, let's see, just for demonstration, because I'm not going to prolong it for too much. Also, other detail is I think I showed for the in my last video, which I'll leave in the description. I add the controllers for the fingers. Probably in the future I have to subdivide this one to make it looking equal for the other fingers, for our thumbs. We go here, this on our hand controller, or better saying the controller for the hand, and we go now on the fingers, just rotating for a moment. Other detail that I would like to inform this is with the original body model I did for Priscilla without the armor, I removed some parts from the body to fit with the equipment, with the armor. For example, the wrists and the foot and the feet to fit with the vambraces and the boots. Like what I say in my last video, something that I saw from an image of a screenshot from Warframe of Ballas, the executor of the Enochian Old Empire, which his parts were out of place. The cloth pieces the armor, the ornaments, the hair. So definitely we could say he's a gutless in a literal form. This is for demonstration, which will not be fully implied, but just for a moment that I would like to show in this video. Alright, so what I did, I moved the fingers to hold the sword. For God's sakes, excuse me. Guys, sorry for the phone have to ring in that moment. I don't like when it do that. I had my videos on my main gaming channel, Tony Torius, that the phone rang it, and I didn't like it. Which phone, for me, it's a way waste of my comfort. You know me. Sorry for that. And back to the video. Well, just for a moment, raise the sword a little bit. Now we take the fingers again. I just hope the phone not ring again. I'll be very happy. Or going to use my Deutsch Sprache to say uncomfortable things that I've learned. Speaking which, I'm learning Deutsch or German language. In the future, I plan to say small things that I learned in German. So, just for the moment, I'm not going to going further with that. So it's kind of looking cool, except for this part of the finger. I have to pay more attention on the thumbs, because you know we got three bones in our thumbs. Same goes for our other 4 fingers in our hand. But for demonstration, this kind of looks cool. And just another moment, we press space, we go clear pose transform. Just for fun. Just for fun, not going to oopsie. I should. I knew I have to do. I did that. Attaching the bone of the sword on the body. That's because for moving poses. No, not that. Here we go. Just for fun, I'm not going to extend it further. Let's see. Now, about the project, I'm going to continue working on faults, on the fingers, especially the thumbs, and a bit with the shoulders. And the buckles, especially the buckles, because what I did in the weight paint. Well, if you go this one, we press Ctrl Tab. Using only the bones for the shoulder, we got this small influence from the shoulders to the buckles. I don't know if that's correct, but I have to revisit later. Because I am still learner, and the whole thing with 3D modeling, animation, and other things. Speaking of animation, I created the new channel, TonyAnima Projects, for my upcoming videos of 3D projects, animation, and other things. And I submitted the first video of the Priscilla's project there, because, like I said in the last video about Google Plus, about the shutting down date on August at 2014, and 2019. That's right, 19. Still, it's still a little bit far from the current time, but I'm going to submit the new videos on the new channel and share to the Google Plus to see what you think. Other thing that I would like to let you know is about the other characters, the non-Claymore characters, which is Tony, William, villagers, the Yuma, and the awakened beings. Well, that would be for a I don't know, possible future, which I may finish the project of Priscilla with the help of my brother whenever he can. And about that, that would be for another moment. It would take a lot of time. I don't know if I plan to make another graduation in another specific area, for example, science computer with multimedia and something like that, because the idea for the project is to see if I can make a possible small game of Claymore with the characters from the original series with my OCs based on the fanfiction. I don't know if I plan something similar to my ideas and other things. Alright then, until I have all the things set, that would take a long time, and until I have all the things mastered. Alright, so let's end for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give your support in the comment sections. Feel free to enjoy to give your thumbs up, to add it to your favorites, to share it to your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and other things. If you don't like it, please tell me in the comments the reason for your dislike and that I could make it better. So let's end for today in this video, and let's see if I can make something special for my friends. Alright then, so let's end now, and we'll be back in another one. Alright, see you all next time.